Okay, there we go. That's what I want to see. Okay, we had an issue literally just a second ago. I must have accidentally done the, oh, this stream is for kids, because I got a thing saying like, oh, your chat is disabled. So I just went ahead and deleted the previous thing and made a new one. This goddamn for kids bullshit. Eh. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and start doing this stuff. I got a sneeze coming in. There it is. There we go. So there's you. We'll do this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sweet. I think we are ready to get started. Bill! How's it going? Oh my god, it's Avatar Aiden again. Hello, hello. And thank you for the blessing. Aiden, you played more Pokemon Za today, and there was some unhinged dialogue. I wouldn't know. I watched Vinny Vinesauce play a bit of that, and it's still, I mean, I'm not sold on it, but the music actually isn't that bad. The music is actually kind of good. I don't think I need to get anything from here. I think I'm actually doing pretty okay. Nope. Ooh. Okay. Well, this actually has some stuff. But is it worth it? I wonder. I'm pretty sure it's just these. Okay, so you could definitely use this. And then that's a pretty substantial boost. I did say boost. And then you're fine with what you got. Okay. So, let me check. I do have the Hermes water. That is excellent. I actually will go back in and sell some of this stuff, because I don't need these. And I don't need this. I just want to make sure there is... Don't need that. There. There we go. You like the music more in Pokemon Za than in Scarlet and Violet. I don't even remember much about the music in Scarlet and Violet. To warp or not to warp? Let's not. Let's get some money. Thoughts on Wild Arms? You know, I played that years and years and years and years and years ago. I never beat it. I didn't get very far, but I do remember liking it. I remember that one was also kind of puzzle heavy. It's a game that's right up my alley, and I know it's like a pretty well-known series. Like, there's like, what, 4 or 5 Wild Arm games? They don't make them anymore, but, you know. Is that one of the games of the PlayStation Classic? It might be. It might be. Who's the main character in that game? Is his name Rudy, right? I know they have a reference to him in Astrobot. That was kind of cool. You're just now starting Wild Arms. You're about 7 hours into it. You're liking it more for the vibes and the gameplay. I mean, it's a pretty standard turn-based battle system. Like, there's not really anything crazy that it does, right? Unless if I'm missing something. You know, I should probably... Oh, I can't yet. Okay. Ivan, no, don't die, Ivan, please. Let's put you. You. I can't. Yeah, I guess I can't. All right. And we'll just go ahead and cure you. There we go. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, so this is the part of the game that's not really my favorite. The middle section, honestly, just kind of feels like, I don't know. I don't want to say a nothing burger because there is some, like, pretty cool, like, caves and stuff like that you can explore, but, I mean, compared to what the rest of the game has to offer, like, when you actually get to, like, the ship that sails across the Cagriel Sea or whatever. Like, once when you get to Tolby, that's when the game, like, picks up, like, astronomically. But, like, for now, it's just kind of like, oh, we're just kind of farting around. We're just trying to get from one place to another. It's not the most exciting thing, so. The way you unlock spells and wired arms is unique. You can even name them yourself. Really? That sounds dangerous. The focus mechanic is neat, and Rudy even uses a gun! More role-playing games need guns. I'm just saying. You know a game does have guns. Is Expedition 33. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Persona 5 also has guns. There's another role-playing game. I think it's called, like, Resonance of Fate. And that game is nothing but guns. You know, this ghost has been following Garrett around for quite a while. I should probably get that examined. Hello, Genma. Hello, Frank. How's it going? The E33 glazing is crazy. Listen! It's a good game. It's a really good game. Shut up. Alright, yeah, let's repel evil. Yeah. Nah, we're good. Alright, so now we can go back to Tret. How am I doing on money? It said like I had like 2,000 or something. Oh, no, I had, but then I spent money. Okay. Again, I could just warp there, but fuck that. Right now, I need money for gear. Oh, wait, hang on. Also, Genma, yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog is my favorite role-playing game ever made. Okay, see, Genma, that's the truth. Is I've been lying this whole time. Expedition 33 is actually a piece of poop. There. I said it. Yeah, you think I'm going to play a game made by the French? With baguettes and croissants? Escargot? Omelette du fromage? No, thank you. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. It'll probably be like another hour and a half, another 2-hour stream or something like that. Nothing too crazy. I just kind of want to get ahead. And kind of get this chunk of the game over with. Like, there's nothing about this part of the game that is inherently bad. It's mostly just uninteresting. You know, it's just like you kind of go from point A to point B, you get new synergy, whatever. And then you just wait for the game to get good again. That's the best way I could put it. Fucking rats. You know, for a randomizer, you seem to be doing things, or you seem to be doing the usual things. Yeah, you know, like, I mean, I kind of knew that this would be not as crazy as, like, a Zelda randomizer. But it's more so, like, it's unpredictable, you know? You're playing Golden Sun in a very strange way, and some things have to be, like, relearned. You know what I mean? Like, I know, like, if I ever decide to, like, actually finish this, which I don't see why I wouldn't. Unless if it just, like, breaks or something like that, or if people just kind of, you know, they're ready for something different. Like, the next thing that I would love to do is a Pokemon randomizer. I dabbled in one not that long ago. Well, actually, I take that back. It was a long time ago, but it didn't feel like that long ago. I didn't get very far, but, like, I kind of liked it. It was interesting. And I would like to try that again. There we go. Yippee-ki-yay. Because, like, I also have to wonder, because, like, I know there's, like, Kingdom Hearts randomizers and stuff like that, and I have to wonder, like, how exactly are those things randomized? You know what I mean? Try doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. You know, see, but that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm here for a good time, not a hard time. Genma, you played the Golden Sun 2 randomizer, and with the right settings, you can get to the West Sea right away. This seems to be a lot more restricted. Well, because it's also Golden Sun is a more linear game than the first, or than the second game, anyways. I guess something like Golden Sun, The Lost Age, would lend itself better to a randomizer because it's way more open-ended. Pokemon randomizers are funny when you set Pokemon to evolve after each level up. Oh my god. If I were to do a Pokemon rando, I would probably do Gen 3. Like, I would probably just do, like, Pokemon Emerald or something. Like, I could do, you know, Fire Red or Leaf Green or something like that, but I kind of played Kanto a handful of times, and I'm ready for something different. So... And it's been a while since I've revisited Emerald. So why not? Frank, you're saying Gen 3 is usually your go-to for randomizers? It's to me, it just feels like it's still like the best gen. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, hello. It's a bee. There we go. Oh, hell. Wow. We got Venus Lighthouse this early, huh? Alright. Sweet. So we can actually just go ahead and retreat. Oh, you know. I do want to see something. I do want to go here real quick. You need to play through Polished Crystal at some point. That is a ROM hack of Pokemon Crystal or something, right? You know, when I was younger, my sister and I used to be really into Poke MMO, which was literally like a fan-made remake of Kanto, but it was online. It was an MMO. I remember that being kind of cool. Genma, I will admit, in an archipelago randomizer with your friend's server and hearing Pokemon Rando triggers you. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the chat right now. I'm not the only person who remembers Pokey MMO. That's good. Yeah, look at that. So you go back after you do Tret, after you heal him or whatever, and you get some items. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something a little sneaky. We're gonna do... Let's do... Save state. Why not? Let's see. A herb? Fuck that. Let's go ahead and load the state. A vial. Okay. Let's load. Ooh! Okay. Well, let's see what the last one is. Let's just see what the last one is. The Synergy Crystal. Let's do this. I'm cheating. Do I know what Archipelago is? No, I don't. But I would imagine it's a nightmare. I can't talk to this lady. But I know she says some fuck shit, so fuck her. MMOs are fun as a kid, but it's hard to get back to an adult. Like, you try playing Final Fantasy XIV and it was really slow. I have a tragic story about Final Fantasy XIV. I used to be really into Final Fantasy XIV. And this literally happened like a few days ago. I had to cancel my subscription earlier this year because I couldn't afford it. But then I eventually came across some money and I'm like, okay, well, I can, things are a little bit more stable. I can actually renew my subscription. So I did. Right? I renewed my subscription. I sign in. It's downloading some updates. I click play. And then it said there was a network error. And I said, well, that's fucking weird. So then it booted me out to sign in again. And then I signed in. And then it said there was like suspicious activity on my account. And that it essentially is like, oh, you have to reset your password. So I'm like, okay. I'll reset my password. There's also no music here. That's fucking freaky. But yeah, so I had to reset my password. So I type in my email, I reset my password, and then I go to sign in, and then it says the password was incorrect. And I said, well, maybe I misspelled it or something. So I tried it again, and then it said, nope, your account has been suspended, essentially, due to fraudulent activity. So I said, what the fuck? And I called customer service to see if they could like sort this shit out, and they can't. They don't know what's going on. So I literally burned $70 on this fucking game that I can't even fucking play. I was so mad. I saw red. I was not okay. I was not okay. So I kind of, me and Final Fantasy XIV are not on speaking terms right now. We're not on speaking terms. And that makes me sad because I mean, for one, I spent a lot of fucking money on that game. I spent a lot of money on Final Fantasy XIV. It's not a cheap game to get into. Because you have to buy the game and then you have to pay for the subscription and the expansions. You can do the free trial, whatever. But, like, you're still limited on a lot of things, So, oh, wait, I'm broke. I'm a broke bitch. Fuck, I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, oh well, that's fine. Yeah, so I just, I was livid, and, I installed not Final Fantasy, fuck me. I installed Phantasy Star Online 2 instead. Even though it's like, yeah, sure, maybe the game is like worse. But at least I can fucking play it. I mean, for one, it's free. Right? It's free. And then also, it's just like, you just fucking sign in and you play the game. You don't gotta jump through hoops or nothing. It's like there is a fantastic game in Final Fantasy XIV. And this is something I've always felt. It's like I loved it. I loved it. But just trying to get in it and actually like sitting down and playing the game is a pain in the ass. You know, I tried getting my fiance in the game too. And a similar thing happened where she made an account, she played for a bit, and then when she went to go sign in, it gave her the same issue. She used the password. It was her password, her login, and then it got suspended due to fraudulent activity. And then we had to jump through hoops to reset the password, and even then, it didn't work. So, I don't know. There's some fuck shit going on with, like, Mog Station or something. It's not great. So, yeah. Frankie never played enough to justify paying for the subscription. Ugh, God, yeah, I don't know. Like, I used to be, I mean, some of you guys know, like, I used to play with the boys. And it's like, I mean, I stopped for a while. Then I canceled the subscription because I just couldn't justify it because I wasn't playing it enough. And then when I missed it, because I missed the gold saucer, I missed going fishing, the game just said no. Square Enix said, no, we just want your money. You're not going to actually play the fucking game, though. So I'm kind of pissed. I'm pissed. So, yeah. Like I said, I've been, you know, I installed PSO2 New Genesis. I've actually played that a little bit today, and it's fun. I don't think this will, like, this is what you have to do in order, yeah, okay, so this is pretty normal. Yeah, I don't know. That bummed me out. And I would love to find, like, a game that could scratch the same itch that 14 scratched. You know? Because, like, the thing is with New Genesis is that, like, as far as I can tell, there's not, like, fishing. There's not... In PSO2, there's a casino area, but it's not a New Genesis. You know what I mean? Which is weird. I mean, those two are, like, completely different games. Like, one is, like a level-by-level MMO, like, hack-and-slash kind of game, and the other's more of an open world. PSO2 is a very strange game. It's not what I had ever expected it to be. It's not bad. It's just strange. Very strange. Let's do you and Mad Blast. But yeah, no, I would love to find a game that cured that same, or that'll scratch that same itch, you know? I just don't know, like, what that would be. Definitely not World of Warcraft. Fuck it. Fuck it. I also need to see if I get anything from killing these things. Don't go to... No. Good. Okay. No. Yeah, Volcano doesn't really seem to do much. Okay. And then just Mad Blast again. There we go. Oh my god, it's Jay. How many lips are my beeping in this game? You know, I just reached my Bumber Ben bip. It was none other than Beddings. Maybe Final Fantasy, what is that, 11? Well, see, I don't know. I heard weird things about Final Fantasy 11. I do think it's kind of wild that game is still going. I heard that game is, like, brutal. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm looking for. Like, I'll ride the PSO2 wave to see, like, where it takes me. Because, I'm having fun with it. I remember when it first came out, it felt kind of weird. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it, but, like, it didn't feel great to play. Everyone buffs Ben. That is true. I buff a bud Ben. Yes, not here. Okay, I have to go down. Yay. And there should be a Jin here somewhere. Also, people, don't worry about what we're saying. You know? Maybe we have a code. And that's all you need to know. All two of you think we're fucking freaks! Alright, so it should actually be over here. There you are. Yeah, see, so like the actual Jin are random, so. It's so exciting, you never know what you're gonna get. It's like a Wonder Ball! Oh no, you tried getting into Final Fantasy XIV for a girl and you were completely miserable. That sounds like the time that Exo Paradigm Gamer tried playing Final Fantasy XIII for a girl and was completely miserable. Let's do Flashbolt, why not? Don't do that. That's not... Ooh, I did not like that, actually. Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and this isn't going to be good. This is going to be painful. We're going to lose some people. Oh! Yep, there goes Garrett. Okay. Now, I can actually try something. Let's do this. Aiden, you tried playing 13 earlier this year. It was fucking boring! What do you mean it has no effect? You're dead! Motherfucker. God, I am not using a Water of Life on you. I don't want to. I really don't want to. Because that could be very useful. I don't have anything here. No. Set it, I guess. You found out right then and there that MMOs weren't your thing. When she said she wouldn't try out Kingdom Hearts for you. You know what? Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that. If you're gonna put in the work to like try to like get into her interest, but she won't pull in like she won't pull that weight. Fuck that. You don't need that. You can do better. Okay. Okay, so I don't seem to gain anything with this. Do we get anything? You get Restore. Okay. What about you? Okay. So why does June have corona? I don't know. She went outside without a mask. That joke is 5 years old. Can you believe it? Okay. You know what? Let me just try to get into a battle real quick. Kingdom Hearts 3 was your first Kingdom Hearts game? What the fuck? Now that's just wrong. That's just wrong on so many levels. Let me see something real quick. This is where we go to put in the dragon thing. Okay. So we actually need to go. Just push this down. See if I remember how to do this. I'm an old man. Nope. Okay, that's right. I'm dumb. Okay. See, I had the... Also, I love how I have not had any random encounters. This is magnificent. My first Kingdom Hearts game that I played was Chain of Memories, which I feel like that one was not a bad one to start with. There we go. Let's do... What are you doing? Don't do that. Just bring him back, please. Thank you. See? What the fuck? Don't do that. There we go. You've played them all now in 2 and 3. Battle for your favorite. Ah, no, not 2. Or not 3. I still don't like 3. The amount of times I've tried to come back to that and just, I don't know, have my mind changed. It never happens. It doesn't work. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Yes. There we go. Kingdom Hearts 1 is your first and only Kingdom Hearts game. God damn. You dropped it after 6 hours, Frank. Oh my god. Kingdom Hearts 1 has a weird jank to it. It really does. Hello, that's what I want. I don't know, it's not... Kingdom Hearts 1 is not a bad game, but it's definitely... one that I do not visit very often. There we go. Chain of Memories is your favorite Kingdom Hearts game, Bill. Oh my god. We got takes today. I don't know. I don't think the GBA version of Chain of Memories is bad. The... Chain of Memories for PS2, that was awful. That was really bad. I did not care for that game at all. It's like, oh hey, you just want to play a even worse version of the first Kingdom Hearts game? Here you go. I was just there, what am I doing? I call that game failing to understand the assignment. Nope, I want to go back up, please. Thank you. There we go. No, don't do that. I don't like that. Ooh. Oh, Jesus Lord. These guys are kind of brutal. Okay, alright, well, we're gonna have to, like, actually... not conserve our synergy. We're just gonna have to fuck them up a little bit. Can't wait to find that one recoded mother... Ivan! Okay. Alright. Okay. There. Gonna have to try to bring him back at some point. There you go. Well, I'm pretty sure King K also likes Recoded. Like, he doesn't love it, but he likes it. And even I could think, like, oh, you know, that game kind of does some neat things, I think. I just don't like playing it. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts is a very strange franchise where it's like, and I think I've said this before, where it's like, it's hard for me to call myself a Kingdom Hearts fan when the only game I unequivocally love is Kingdom Hearts 2. Right? Kingdom Hearts 1, it's fine, it's dated, whatever, but like, it's, you could play through it fine enough, right? I do need to, like, I'm just gonna kind of run around for a bit. Chain of Memories is a novelty, I guess. Like, it is kind of neat seeing... Oh, why does that happen? There we go. But, like, I don't know. Like, 358 Days Over 2 had some cool ideas. He casted Jupiter. That's pretty bad. But I mean, what else was Birth by Sleep was okay. I know some people didn't like Birth by Sleep, but I thought that one was fine. Coded, obviously, is pretty mid. What else was there? Dream Drop was actually pretty good. 3 was pretty bad. Even though I don't think 3 was the worst in the series, but, you know. I feel like as if I'm missing one. But, like, all these other games, I just don't really care for, except for 2. Like, I care about the characters, sure. I care about the, you know, I used to care about the story anyways. I don't think I have to talk to you. Oh, I do, okay. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts is weird. It used to mean a lot more to me when I was younger. And I guess it just kind of went the way of the Pokemon, where it's like, I just don't care where the franchise goes, because it's just not my thing anymore. So. Okay. Nope, not you. So let's go ahead. First of all, give this to you. We'll give the Orb of Force to you. And then... there. You're saying Recoded was the worst Kingdom Hearts game in your book. I don't know. I still think that honor goes to Chain of Memories. That game has nothing going for it. Interesting how, like, the last session we were just dogging on Pokemon, and now we're dogging on Kingdom Hearts. Oh no. Oh my god, Ivan. Every fucking time. You know what? No. This is what we're gonna do. Ivan, you're a big boy. You got your own cure. There you go. The correct answer for the worst is 358 Days Over 2. Nah, I can't do that. I can't say 358 Days Over 2 is the worst. I can't say that. It had some neat ideas, you know? It had some, like, if a game has, like, cool ideas, if it has something to offer, then I can forgive it. If not, then it's like, well, then what's the fucking point? So, which is why, like, I'm nicer to 358 Days. I'm nicer to Coded, even though I'll never play Coded ever again. That was the definition of a one and done. That being said, I'd rather play the worst Kingdom Hearts game than 80% of action games made nowadays. Valid? Question mark? Hello. I'll fuck you up. What do you got, little monkey? I feel like that's... I mean, that's not normal, but, like, for him it works. Cure. There you go. Oh my god. Leave Ivan alone! You fucks! There you go. Jesus Lord. Okay, how are we doing? What is it? 12, 12, 12, and 13. Okay. When you look into 358 Days Over 2 and how it gives out movement options and how it does boss fights compared to other games, you'll notice how it's weaker in gameplay. But it's also for, you know, I can be more forgiving towards it because it's a game on the DS. You know, so, like, it's already, like, it's already handicapped. You know what I mean? What about you? No? Okay. And it's honestly, like, at the time, anyways, it was pretty impressive to see a game that plays like Kingdom Hearts be on the Nintendo DS. I feel like 358 Days, despite... Oh my god, leave Ivan alone. Fucking hell. 358 Days Over 2, like, despite all of its problems, it's a game that kind of punches above its weight, and I give it credit for that. Here. Right? Then I'll go around. Hello? I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. There we go. Recoded exists, and that proves that 358 Days could have been a lot better. But also, I'd argue that 358 Days shows that Coded could have been better too. Because I don't know what the fuck Coded was trying to do. I really don't know what the point of that game is. It just felt like, I don't know. It felt like just that game is literally throwing spaghetti at the wall. And it's like 358 Days is kind of boring, but it has some interesting ideas. And Recoded is more frustrating and boring. You know what I mean? It's like Recoded is like the worst of both worlds in that sense. It's Retropolis Zone. Since when am I a streamer? I mean, I've streamed on this channel for a bit, you know? Back when Smash Ultimate was a thing, I streamed like every few months. It was fun. I don't know. What do you want from me? I just do it because I get bored sometimes. And it's, you know, streaming is fun. I really don't like how the enemies have Jin. That's really gross. Where the hell are the videos? They're on the channel. Watch them. Feel as if I should try out Recoded again? Maybe. I can't really say I'm in any rush, though. I really can't say I'm in a rush to try out those games again. Because, I mean, like, it's not that I think one is, like, considerably better or worse than the other. I feel like as if they're both in very similar camps. And it's like there are other more interesting games that I would rather play than either of them. So, I don't know. And Ivan is down again. God fucking damn it. What are we doing? I swear to God. It's like the game really wants me to just use a Water of Life on this guy, but I'm not fucking doing it. Now watch. I guarantee you it's not going to work. Because for some reason, this doesn't work on the first try. Oh, hey, there we go. Sweet. I don't like that. Okay. Gotta lock the fuck in for a second. Oh! Let's go ahead, do this. You. And then you. How about that? There we go. You got a specialized PC port called Melon Mix that gives widescreen and analog controls. Not only that, but also imports the HD cutscenes. Okay, well that's kind of cool. I can respect that. You mean new videos like Ninja Gaiden 4, Expedition 33, and Kingdom Come 2? Well, joke's on you. I've only ever played one of those games. I haven't even played the first Kingdom Come. I heard it's good, though. Okay, and there's a Jin down here, I believe. Right? Yes. Okay, I didn't realize that we were already this far in. That's neat. Okay. Well, before I do that, because you never know how these things are going to go. Let's go. What do you got? Okay. We'll do you. We will do you. Let's do Whirlwind. Do I got light? Yeah, you got Mad. Yeah. And Ninja Gaiden 4 comes out tomorrow. Wow. What about that that one side-scroller Ninja Gaiden game that got announced? I'm not crazy. That's a thing, right? I meant to not use Mad Prism on that, but that's okay. There we go. It's been out for a while. Wow. Shows what I know. Ragebound released a while ago. I don't know what that is. Okay. So what are we looking at now? I want to give Garrett more interesting shit. Okay. So that's nothing. Okay, well, what do you have? Pretty basic stuff. This is also pretty basic. You got cutting edge now. Okay. That could be useful. Cure. But these are only just for one unit. Okay, see, now that's more I like it. That's a good one. Okay. Okay, seems like as if Mia and Isaac are the ones with like the best shit right now. I would love to have a group healing spell. Frankly, that would be great. Ragebound is the 2D Ninja Gaiden. Ah, okay. Forgive me for being so out of the loop. Can I not get all the way over here? No? Okay. Ah. Hello, TGX. How are you? If I remember right... Oh. These freaks! This is only one, but let's see. Why not? Let's see what it does. Froth. Spread it out. Why not? Nothing. Okay, now you're dead. Oh, one more. Bacteria rush. Ew. There we go. Okay. Now, yeah. See, we're already up to 3,000 gold. Ah, you're going this way. Neat. As you said yesterday, it's been crazy ass couple of weeks. So the answer is, how am I? I'm tired. I felt that. I felt that in my soul. Alright, we got a boss creeping up pretty soon. That's not going to be fun. Yes, okay. Here we go. Ah! You gotta love random encounters. We gotta do something with Garrett. We gotta do something with Garrett. We gotta do something with Ivan. What do we gotta do? I don't know. But we gotta do something. They're kind of lagging ass. I don't know. So then that'll do it. That'll do it. Perfect. Okay. We got Haunt. And we got Protect. Okay, Protect is... So we got 2 people who now know Protect. Right? Yes. Seems a bit redundant. So let's... What would happen if I gave you this? What would you get out of that? Not much. So what about now? You got... Ooh! Oh, fuck! There we go. Okay. Okay. Still not incredible, but, you know, Isaac could be a pretty good healer at that point. You got fucking nothing, bro. What about now? Quake Sphere? Okay. Alright. See, now I kind of feel like we're getting somewhere. And you also... Ooh, okay. 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 Alright, we got something going on right now. That's good. Where's the monkey going? Well, TGX, take a load off. Grab a cold one. Hang out for a bit. Why not? What's the PP stat? PP is how hard your PP gets when playing this great game. Nah, the PP just stands for your Synergy points. It's just your magic. So let's actually go ahead. Just take care of that real quick. Don't you just love pushing logs? Random encounters and pushing logs. What the fuck? You know what? No. Let's do you. Fuck it. These are little baby enemies. And they're pushing my shit in. There we go. That's gross. But do I have enough PP to push this log? I don't know. Fuck it. Let's go down. No. Let's do... So many encounters! I did laugh, Bill. I did laugh. That was good. Alright. Oh, dear God. Okay, this is... Oh, okay. Let's see how we do. Here comes a boss. It's a big old monkey man. And this can go one of many ways. I've had pretty okay luck with the bosses so far. But even in base game, this one can actually be a little gnarly. Hold on to that. Let's just play like we normally do for a bit. Try to get our stats up. Try to get some tokens on the board. Okay. Let's drop your agility. Let's also hold you down. What can I do with this? We can do... Ooh, we're getting somewhere. Oh, that's rude. Oh, that's fucking rude. Oh, Jesus. All of, like, the best summons require 4 fucking Venus tokens. Oh! Oh, that's gnarly. Okay. Well, at that rate, since we really, you know, don't need... There we go. Yeah, why not heal ourselves for a little bit? Damn, so, like, you can't summon rush. You can't summon rush like you used to. Okay, so... Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Flint. Fuck it, let's do it. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's go ahead. You. And you. Fuck it. What's the worst dating advice I could give? The worst dating advice I could give. You're using dating apps to try to meet girls in Texas before you move. Oh, fuck. The worst? I don't know. There's a lot of ways you could fuck things up. Worst dating advice. I don't know. Be an asshole. Make her feel self-conscious all the time. That could be funny. Let's see. Bungie. Wait, hang on a second. We got... Oh, no, I'm dumb. I'm a big dumb dummy. Okay. Okay. I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. Right. Then maybe we can have you summon Neptune. Why not? And, like, there's nothing that needs, like, multiple Mercury gen. Each one just takes one. You had a very funny interaction with a Texas girl yesterday. She asked me over the phone if I was racist, and when I said no, she hung up on me and blocked me. Sorry, man. I only date racists. Okay, yeah, here's some other bad dating advice. Ask that question, because that's something everyone likes to be asked. Oh, dear. Okay. We got 1 Mars, 1 Jupiter, and 1 Mercury. Okay. I'm gonna cure that shit. What do you got? Gust. And we can do... Okay, wait. I got it. Let's do you. Gust. We'll do Wish. Get some health back up. There we go. Okay, that wasn't as bad. Woo! Got a couple of things. Let me see something. Do any of you know Frost? Perfect. Okay, that's going to be helpful when we actually get to the next big dungeon area. So let's go ahead and do that. There's actually a Jin coming up, too. Oh, yeah. That's good music. Hello! I like you. We'll just, yep, right there. There we go. Also, I love this sound. Oh, yeah, that's a good sound. That's a real good sound right there. I love that. Alright. And... no changes. Just... ooh, sleep. That's a new one. Okay. Well... it's a pretty good stat boost, at least. And then we'll just, do this real quick. And then we gotta watch a silent movie. Or I guess not. Right? So I'm behind the line. You gotta be behind the line in order to do this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is, I really don't know how I feel about the no dialogue thing. Because you're literally just standing around. I mean, like, it's not like as if the dialogue in Golden Sun was that great to begin with, you know? But it was something. And I'd rather have that than this. Because, like, what the fuck even is this? And if I remember, I think they want you to do it again? Right? I could be wrong. Lego Star Wars ass cutscenes. Hey, you know, the Lego games have, like, voice acting and everything. And they've had it for a while, no? Also, they were kind of funny. I don't know. Never really got into the Lego games when I was a kid. Just weren't my thing. I think this is actually an inn. Yes, perfect. Okay. Anything I can do over here? I could check in here real quick. Do I have anything interesting to sell? I don't really need this, though. But I guess I kind of understand why I have it. Nothing really to sell. Yes. Anything to get Ivan up. You already got that. There we go. What else? Mia. Ooh, please. There you go. Okay. That's not that significant. Okay. It's 1,200. I don't think I'd be able to afford both. Maybe. That's... no, I don't have enough for that? Okay. Can I sell anything? Maybe. There. And then these... what is this? Eh. These are not insignificant upgrades. Oh, that's 2,900. I'm dumb. Okay. Hello, you. There you go. That's always fun. Neat. Okay. And if we go up ahead, we can get a Jin! What Jin will it be? No one knows. That's the exciting part. You think more games need PC recomps? Imagine Golden Sun with fan expansions or mods. You're telling me, bro. You're telling me. Sounds like a fucking dream. Oh, fuck. I'm just imagining having Golden Sun in 1080p. You know? Just, like, imagine having, like, all of, like, the black that you see on the screen just filled in with maps. I would love that. I did not mean to run. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. That's... no, you know what? Yeah, just fuck them up. That's totally cool. So, what do we got? What can we do? Isaac, you don't have enough. Garrett, you got some cool stuff. Ivan, you also have some stuff. And then Mia just fucking slaps. Okay. The only game that you want to recomp of is the original Paper Mario 64. So, am I crazy, or like, wasn't there some sort of software or something that essentially took N64 ROMs and recomped them or something? I saw a narrow video about this like a while ago. You think Paper Mario 64 already has a recomp? I could have sworn it did. It's a Jupiter Jin! That's neat. Hit you with the growth, hit you with the Quake Sphere, hit you with the Spire. You don't have any Venus or offensive Venus synergy, so we can just attack. Let's just throw a bunch of rocks at it. Don't do that. That's a lot. Okay, let's do this again. You, and you. N64 games are kind of a pain to emulate, so they decide to do recomps instead. No more emulation quirks and more flexible modding. There we go. That was easy enough. Neryl is giving out tools to recomp N64 games, but you have to do all the work yourself to get it working. Okay. So that kind of sounds like a pain in the ass, but potentially worth it. No change, but also stat boosts, please. Anything Ivan can get. That will be huge. Okay. Don't do that. Oh, okay. You just recovered health. That's not so bad. There you go. It's a bear claw! Okay. There are some games that do have PC ports, but they can use recomps. Does Banjo-Kazooie count? Because, like, I kind of feel... I mean, I know Banjo-Kazooie doesn't have a PC port, but, like, I'm just thinking off of, like, the Rare Replay. Like, I'm not crazy. Like, that one is in widescreen and everything, right? Like, I know it's not the same, but it's something. Use Defrost. Use this to growth. There we go. A recomp isn't the same as a decomp. See, like, this is why I can't ever do this kind of shit, because, like, it just, like, I hear people talk about it, and I kind of nod my head, like, uh-huh, yeah, no, what you're saying totally makes sense. I don't get it. Alright, who? Oh, Ivan, sweet little baby. There you go. Ain't that the way? Hello. Goodbye. You would need to include Tui if you want to use the stop and swap. That's right, the game also has, not quite the same, but, like, it's similar to, like, this. It's similar to Sonic and Knuckles, where it's, like, there is some kind of, like, data transfer thing. Like, having the save data of one game can affect the other or something. Ooh, another water of life. We got so many of these. We can actually go ahead and just kind of like... No. There. Ah, the Wayward music. It's great that, like, one of the worst dungeons has, like, one of the best songs. I think it's actually over here, right? Yeah. This is probably my least favorite, like, dungeon. It's just very, very uninteresting. Very boring. All the rooms look the same. It's hardly the worst thing in the world, but it's also far from the best. Stop and Swap in 2 is sadly unused. Really? What the fuck? The Banjo-Kazooie on Xbox is emulation. Oh. I see, okay. Get a load of this guy. There we go. Alright, let's see what... Can my controller just, like, stop wigging out for one goddamn second? Alright, let's see what you can do. We're gonna just throw some spaghetti at the wall. And, see what any of this does. Right? So, definitely not. So, I think, yeah. His damage should be the same. So he should be weak to, ow, Mars shit. So, to like some fire shit. What do I even got? I got Volcano. We got Fire. We got Mad Blast. There we go. Okay. Whoa! Don't do that. That is not cool. You don't get to do that. That's for me and me only. Wish. Mad Blast. The only Stop and Swap 1 eggs were used. It's like I'm reading this stuff and it's just like I have no context. I wasn't really huge into Banjo-Kazooie. Just fuck them up. It wasn't developed by Rare themselves, but rather Iron Galaxy. Burger King and BTS on Xbox have emulation quirks like intro music not being synced up to the animation because the lag is gone. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn second. You... Yes, so then now you have Dows. And then this, I mean... I guess, so then that way you have Frost as well? Why not? Oh, that's force. Yeah, I should probably... There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we kill these little water guys. We have to go deeper into the mines. The more we kill, the lower the water gets. You know, we're talking about, like, Rare. We're talking about Banjo-Kazooie. Brought up Donkey Kong 64. I saw that in the chat. And yet, we're in the mines. That's Rare's specialty, isn't it? The Donkey Kong fucking minecart levels? I remember those. Was never really, I wasn't really a Rare guy, gotta say. Said it before, Jet Force Gemini was huge when I was a kid. But then you kind of grow up and you're like, oh, this game is kind of ass. You know, Donkey Kong Country was really fun. But, I don't know. Never really, like, I don't want to be that guy. I never saw the hype with a lot of Rare games. They're not bad. They just weren't really my cup of tea. Then again, I also never really was one for collectathons. I can count the amount of collectathons I actually like and have, like... I can count the amount of collectathons I like with one hand and have plenty of fingers to spare. Never really been my genre. I get the appeal, but, it was never for me. I don't know. What about Froth? What's my opinion on Wind Waker? Oh, man. Joke's on you, TJ Hedge Scout. I got a video on the Wind Waker. Short and sticky. Not a huge fan. I think... Hello, controller. Can you work with me here? Thank you. Wind Waker is a very good game. It's a very good game. I think compared to the other 3D Zelda games, hot take, Wind Waker's the weakest. It is definitely the one where you can tell it was rushed. Where there are just like giant chunks of the game missing. The padding is really bad. Like, I think the padding is worse than... it's worse in Wind Waker than it is in Skyward Sword. Fight me on that, because at the very least in Skyward Sword, it's like you're doing a lot of the same stuff. But, like, the game is still, like, interesting to play. And then in Wind Waker, it's just... You're on your boat going from one point to another. Or you're finagling around trying to find the Triforces, you know? I don't know. It's, Wind Waker is not a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. It's just a very flawed and rushed game. And you can, like, tell, and it's, like, it's to its detriment. If I had to, like, rank them from, like, lowest to highest, it would probably be, like, Wind Waker at the lowest. Skyward Sword is above that. I would probably put Ocarina of Time above Skyward Sword. Then Breath of the Wild. Then Tears of the Kingdom. Then Twilight Princess. Then Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask being the best one. Maybe it's wild that I put Ocarina of Time that high, but also I played that game too many times to where I don't really get wowed by it anymore. And I kind of feel like as if that does play a part in how, like, you would rank something like that. Yeah, let's do a quick heal. I got weird takes, what can I say? There we go. Let's do that. Let's just go after the monkey. Oh my god, wait a minute! We were talking about Rare, we were talking about the minecarts, and there's monkeys here! This shit was intentional! Oh, fuck. No? Okay. God damn it. It's rushed. Yeah, the cut content is noticeable. Though, I was going to say there is a multiplayer mod. Okay, so I actually saw the multiplayer mod for Twilight Princess, and that looks fucking incredible. Now, I would be, I think I've said this before, but, like, I would be very interested to try out a Wind Waker randomizer as well. That has the potential to be really fun. And I've seen people do it. It looks fun. I would like to try it. You, just blast him with fire, I guess. Why not? But yeah, I mean, Wind Waker multiplayer, that could be fun. But okay, so like another thing that I don't really care about for the Wind Waker, I wasn't really huge on the dungeon design either. I thought it was kind of mid. Because like that's something else too. It's like you could say whatever you want about the pacing and the structure of Skyward Sword. The dungeons in Skyward Sword were fucking kick-ass. They were really good. My takes are colder than your heart. Aw, I'll take it. I don't know, like, I feel like people get really defensive with Wind Waker. It's like, they'll go, like, right, I mean, it's not to, like, do the whole, like, oh, I must defend this game's honor or whatever, but, like, I feel like people give Skyward Sword, like, a lot of shit. It's not the best Zelda game by a mile. Like I said, it's like, the second weakest one. But, like, I don't know. I have gone back to Skyward Sword more than Wind Waker. And that's wild. That is a wild thing. Alright, I actually want to go and rest up a little bit because my stats are a little low. Hello. All right. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. If I could just get down here. There we go. Zelda 2 is better than A Link to the Past. Now that's a hot take. I don't really have much of an opinion on Zelda 2. That one, I don't know. That one never really did anything for me. I guess, you know, shocker. Zelda 2 is kind of mid, but I don't know. But I will be honest. Yeah, Link to the Past is another one that I wasn't really ever huge on. Okay, real quick. Let me just double check to make sure that Ivan and Mia have everything that are up to date. They're okay. So at this point, it would just be Isaac and Garrett getting them, like, completely dressed up. So let's go ahead and give you the oven mitts. You. Let's do you. Yes. And then 81 and 82. Let's do you. You would be more beneficial for that. Yes. Oh, you know? Fuck it. Yeah. Deck you out. Why not? There we go. Okay. We are in, we got pretty good armor. We're dressed up. It's good shit. This is the lowest level we can go to. Is there anything in here? I don't think there would be anything in here. Oh! I lied. I got a potion. I have not been using these fucking potions. You know, yeah, I don't know. I never... It's very rare that I use the items in Golden Sun. That's not even a Golden Sun exclusive issue. That's really like with any RPG. Final Fantasy VII, you get like items up the wazoo. And I never use any of them, so... Hot take, Golden Sun is a great game. Bro. Golden Sun is not a great game. It's one of the best. And I will take no other opinions. Eh. Okay, uh-oh. Bill's coming at it with the hot take. Spyro 2 is dog shit. Final Fantasy VII is ugly and Cloud is the worst protagonist of all time. Fuck. What the fuck? What do you mean? Cloud's my boy. I think I just diddled myself, but that's alright. I'm gonna have to go back in the minecart. What is, like, the appeal of minecarts in video games? I don't get it. Like, there have been multiple Zelda games with minecarts. Minecarts were, like, super iconic in Donkey Kong. Golden Sun has them. Mario RPG had them, if I remember right. There were some minecarts in Dark Cloud. I don't get it. Fuck the monkey. Nope, not that. Let's do Prism. Flashbolt, maybe. Bill, I cannot co-sign that opinion about Cloud. I can't co-sign it. Cloud's, I would die for Cloud. He's my man. I don't know, that is interesting though. Worst video game protagonist. Maybe this is like low-hanging fruit, but the character from Forspoken was actually pretty fucking bad. I remember finding her to be like really, really obnoxious. You know? Which, you know, it's a shame. She had a really cool design and everything. I feel like as if she had like a clear motivation as to why she wanted to go home. And kind of like why she was a bit of an ass. Because, you know, oh, I grew up on the streets, it was hard, blah, blah, blah. But like, they just didn't do it right. It's like, I wanted to like you, but everything you're saying and everything that you're doing is making me hate you. Oh, here's another take. Vaughn from Final Fantasy XII. He's another one that I couldn't fucking stand.
My name is Vaughn, and I want to be a sky pirate. Oh my god. I'm a little desert boy. Do you like the Phantom Menace? Because Final Fantasy XII fucking loves the Phantom Menace, bro. Ugh. Look at my fucking washboard abs.
Couldn't fucking stand him. I couldn't fucking stand Vaughn. Then again, I also just can't stand that fucking game. I've tried time and time again to get into Final Fantasy XII because everyone's like, oh no, it's actually really fucking good. Every single time I try and I fucking hate it. I don't know. Like when I was a kid, because like Final Fantasy XII was the first Final Fantasy I ever played, right? And when I was a kid, I didn't like it because I'm like, oh, I thought this would play like a Zelda game, right? Obviously, that's not a fair comparison. I wasn't taking it for what it was. But then I realized when I played it as an adult, I'm like, oh, no. No, 12 is just not fun to play. It's just a really boring, tedious, slow fucking game where you have to grind to get points just to wear a hat. What was that called? The Gambit board or something? Get that out of here. Are you a mimic? I don't remember. Ooh. Well, I just wasted some money. That's neat. Yeah. Yeah. Give it to you. Your hot take is that, what? You like 3 more than 4. That is a take. Sephiroth is a mustache-twirling villain who speaks in Rumpelstiltskin riddles. You know, if Exoparadigm Gamer was here, I'm sure he'd appreciate that. Am I talking about base 12 or the Zodiac Age 12? I'm talking about both. I'm talking about both. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Because like when I was a kid, I played it on the PS2, right? And then when I was an adult, I played it on the Switch because I'm like, oh, I heard so many good things about the Zodiac Age. You have like the different classes and stuff like that you can do. Let's try it. Oh no, I'm still miserable fucking playing this game. I'm good. I want to like 12. I really want to like 12. Because I feel like, you know, there are some cool characters in there. Like Balthier was pretty cool. Lady Ash was really cool. Fran, you know, she's a Viera. My character in Final Fantasy XIV was a Viera. And now I'm sad thinking about 14 again. But, you know, it's like there's some cool stuff in Final Fantasy 12. But the game itself is boring as sin. Wow, also, Garrett has higher agility than Isaac. He just went before Isaac did. That's wild. Oh! So, has anyone ever been seduced by an ape before? I mean, I know some people look at Donkey Kong, and they see that tie, and they're just like, ooh, the things I would do to that monkey. It's in here, too. You can get seduced by an ape in Golden Sun. That's neat. Anyways. We're gonna kill the ape. Fucking Andy Serkis ass motherfucker. He played a monkey, right? I remember that. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Yes. I did that. Sweet, sweet, sweet. You actually really like the Zodiac Age? I mean, everyone says that the Zodiac Age is, like, the way to play Final Fantasy XII. You know? And it's like, it's the best version of a game that, at its core, I just don't... Oh, there was a spider there, too. It's the best version of a game... Oh my god, what am I trying to say? The best version of a game that I just don't really care for. You know? And it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to like every single game on the planet. I get that. That's fine. Doesn't Goku count? Super Saiyan 4 gets you swooning. You know? I can't fault you for that. Super Saiyan 4 was pretty fucking rad. I remember being a kid and looking at Super Saiyan 4 and being like, wow, he's so cool. Hello, controller. My controller is just not cooperating with me today. I don't know what's going on with that. My controller's fucking up. Ivan and Garrett kept dying. There's hot takes all around. What is this? Oh, motherfucker. Seriously? I thought I got that. Okay, let's try this again. I just love getting turned around all the goddamn time. It's so fun. There are some games that you want to love but can't, like Data Boy 2018, Pokemon X, and Majora's Mask. Yeah, you want to talk about fucking God of War. Yeah, that one is, just like from the get-go. From the get-go, it's like, I don't know. I mean, I know why they chose the direction they did. I know why they did what they did. And, you know, clearly I'm in the minority for saying this is, you know, this ain't it. And it's like, it's not, because, like, there's some people who are just like, I don't want Kratos to be, like, a super sensitive, like, in touch with this, like, what, like, for me, it's like, sure, that could be an interesting direction. The problems I've had with the God of War games, the newer, oh, fuck me, the newer ones, anyway, it's always the gameplay. I fucking hate the way how the new God of War games play. I hate it. Oh, god damn it. I should have just revived with the other one, too. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't do this right now. I can't go on a tirade. But yeah, blast him. Blast him. I started blasting. I don't really know, like, what direction they could potentially go in with the new God of War. The camera isn't... Yeah. So, like, that's another huge problem with God of War, is the camera. It's like you have, like, a character action game, with a camera that belongs for a third-person shooter. You know? Like, I'm sorry, to me that's kind of backwards. It's like, I wouldn't like it if they went in this direction, but like if they did something like a Soulsborne game, you know, like something like that kind of action, that would have been more interesting than what we got, you know. And the thing is that like the guy who directed the God of War games, apparently he's a super chill guy. Apparently he's super cool. So I got nothing against him personally, you know. But it just, in terms of like the gameplay, it just was not it for me. I very much disliked it, and I really, really wanted to love it. "2018 God of War has long hallways of exposition. Everyone loves those." I mean, not to bang this drum, but that's just also like the typical, or rather the stereotypical Sony story game. You know what I mean? Not to say that all of them are like that, but like that is what people think of when they think of these kind of games. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, just stick to what we know. Why not? Blast them. You always saw God of War as a poor man's Devil May Cry, and the reboot just seems like The Last of Us, where you press a few more buttons. God damn. I don't know. I felt like God of War definitely has, maybe it got its start as like a poor man's Devil May Cry, but I feel like with 2 and especially 3, even the PSP games to some extent, I feel like as if they kind of found their footing. You know, they kind of found like their own identity, and there's a reason why in the early to mid 2010s, like almost every single game was like a God of War clone. Like with the quick time events and like the giant scale and everything. Dante's Inferno is like one of the first games that come to mind. Play Hi-Fi Rush. I want to. I still haven't gotten around to it yet. Don't know why. Just haven't. I own it. Just never played it. There we go. I'm a level 15 page. Neat. There we go. Kratos as a character goes hard if you're really stupid. I mean, Kratos, I wouldn't, like... That's kind of the thing with Kratos, is that, like, people are very quick to dismiss him, saying, like, oh, he has no depth. And I don't think that's true. I mean, he's not, like, the most complicated and the most deep character ever made, to be fair, but he definitely has more going on under the hood than, like, you would think for a character like that. Or at least I think he did. I want to go in here. God of War gave us the werehog, and I am forever grateful for that. That's funny. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, Ivan, you really need your stats boosted, bro. Okay. You? Yes. Okay. I think that's fine. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with Kratos is that, like, I think he has just enough, like, he has just enough depth to where he's, like, more than just, like, a shallow, one-dimensional, like, male fantasy, power fantasy kind of thing. There's more more to Kratos than just that, but I kind of feel like as if that's what a lot of people take away. He's just like, oh, he's just fucking you know, just a power fantasy, but like, nah, there's more than that. He's meant to appeal to football jocks who think video games are for nerds. I feel like that's what you're supposed to be drawn to at first. But then the more you play, the more you see like, oh, no, he's actually, you know, he's actually kind of like, he's still a dad. He will always be a dad, and he cares. You know, there's a little ooey gooey center to him. It just gets lost in all the gruff and the Ares! Zeus! Ah! Yeah, if, whenever they're getting around to the new God of War, if they want to hire me to do voice work for Kratos, just hit me up. I'll do it. I'm cheap. Kratos just wants to be a dad. Yeah! He just wants to be a dad. Don't we all? To some extent, maybe. I don't know. I would like to be a dad someday. That could be fun. I wouldn't want to be a Kratos dad, but I would like to be a dad. Abandon your child QuickTime event. Yeah! Hey man, listen, that shit went hard. I will hear no slander of that scene. Chains of Olympus was a weirdly good game, and it was way better than it had any right to be. I don't know, there aren't really a lot of games on the PSP that I think are like super great, but Chains of Olympus is definitely on that list. There we go. You, and you. There we go. Right, and we... Oh, there you are. Okay. I was like, I know there's like a Jin in here. And I would like it. Very much. Well, don't do that. Go ahead. 15, 15, 15, 16. Mia's just one step ahead of the game. Just love these random encounters. Just keep them coming. Just keep them coming. You know what? Yes, Shadow, you are correct. The PSP is like a nut that you could play with outside. Whoa. Okay. Well. That sucked. So we're just going to just spam them. Fuck them up. There you go. No, don't do that. I do have some herbs that I might as well just use. We got 5. Where did they go? There you are. Yeah, get that dank herb. Doesn't avoid turn off random encounters in the Golden Sun randos. You know, you may be right, but I'm also trying to get money so I can buy gear and shit. It's important. And also, like, if it works like how it does in the Lost Age, where it just lowers the random encounters and not, like, turns them off completely, then I'm not really interested. Like, that's not... Fuck that. What other hot takes do you have to stir discussion? I feel like most of my hot takes, like, everyone already kind of knows at this point. Like, the big one is the whole Mario 64 hasn't aged well. It's not very fun to play. I don't know. You know what? Okay, here's, I don't know how much of a take this is, but I'm seeing a lot of, like, Wii U apologies, I guess, where people are like, oh no, the Wii U was great, guys. And I'm here to say, I want to shut that shit down. The Wii U was not very good. The Wii U was actually quite bad. And Nintendo as a company was also quite bad during that time. And I think we're seeing a lot of, like, Nintendo from the early to mid 2010s kind of rear its ugly head again with the Switch 2, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. So, now, in fairness... Ooh, Typhoon. What's this? In fairness, you know, Satoru Iwata did, you know, cut his salary in half to not lay people off. To be fair, yes. But I feel like as if a lot of the decisions that were made regarding the two consoles and, like, the games they were putting out, they didn't know what they were doing. And I kind of feel the same way with the Switch 2. Maybe it's not as bad because it's just one console that they can focus on, but I don't know. I was waiting to be impressed by the Wii U. It never happened. I'm waiting to be impressed by the Switch 2. It ain't happening. Fuck him. Let's slash him up. Let's do Prism again. Just typical shit. There we go. Easy. Yooka-Laylee is a good game. People are just bad at it. Hollow Knight is just an average game. A Hat in Time and Mario Odyssey and its consequences have been disastrous for the industry. A Hat in Time is fucking amazing. We will not besmirch the name of A Hat in Time. No changes. Sweet. That is my favorite collectathon. I don't know. Mario Odyssey was also pretty good, too. Is that a take? I didn't love Mario Odyssey, but I do like it. Like, it's fun, but, like, I wasn't ever really blown away by it. Mario Wonder is another one that I thought was just kind of okay, that, like, people were, like, losing their goddamn minds over. I don't know. Okay, here's a take for you. I like the Sega Genesis more than the Super Nintendo. I didn't like Secret of Mana. Super Mario World. That game is fine. Super Metroid. I don't really care for it that much. You know, then on the Sega Genesis, you got the Shining games. You got Phantasy Star 2 through 4. You got the Sonic games, obviously. Vector Man. Comic Zone. Those games slap. I don't care. The better Capcom licensed games, too. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that, please. Fuck. Get rid of you. Let's do this. Let's heal up. Maybe just this. And then we can do this. Will this do it? That's 1, 2. Perfect. Alright. Let's go ahead. Heal up. Yeah, this is the end of the dungeon right here. Okay. This part was always a little fun. It's going all the way up. I like this. Watch for falling rocks. Do not strike the wall. Rocks may fall. So naturally, we're going to strike the wall. Fuck that. I had you at understandable until Super Metroid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, if I'm gonna be real with you, I think Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero Mission are, like, some of the best 2D Metroid games. Metroid Dread, I think, is still probably my favorite. But I feel like those games do what Super was trying to do in terms of, like, its control and the actual gameplay. Those games feel better to play than Super. I'm sorry. Super just feels weird and clunky. Okay. I am actually going to do this. We're going to give you... Ivan, I think you're okay. Okay. So this will be... something. Okay, let's see what he does. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, you also like Fusion more than Super. For you, you like Shining Force 3 significantly more than Shining Force 1 and 2, but they are good games. Okay, so, this is the thing with Shining Force 3, right? I'm very excited to play it. I haven't played it yet. But I'm hearing from everyone who has played Shining Force 3 that it is like the magnum opus. It's the best game that Camelot made. Shining Force 1 and 2 get a lot more recognition because they were on a console that more people owned, and people can't really play, you know, Shining Force 3 the way that it was meant to. Like, you got, like, the fan patches that patch up the scenarios 2 and 3, but, like, it's not exactly the most accessible game to play. So I feel like if Sega actually remastered those games, the conversation would shift drastically by people saying, like, oh, wait, no, Shining Force 3 is actually the best one, you know? So we're gonna, real quick, just kind of boost our defenses and everything. We can actually, no, we'll do that later. We'll stun you. We'll see. We'll do that. And we'll do this. You know, because, like, that's the thing that Sega's doing. It's like they've, and I feel like they've been doing this for a while. Like, they've been really tapping into their older stuff and bringing out some weird, obscure shit. They've been doing this for the better part of, like, 10 years. You know, and I love this shit. And I want them to do more. I would love for them to do something with Shining Force at some point. Or, you know, something meaningful with the Shining series. You know, make more of an effort to bring it back than just porting an old PS3 game. You know? What can we do? Who has the most... Let me see. Let me see something. You got 2. You... yeah. Yeah, why not? We're just putting that on standby for now. So now we got 3. Perfect. Let's do Vine. Let's do Gust. We'll do Kite. What can I summon with 2? We'll do a Jupiter. Why not? There you go. Drop your agility. You're one of 20 people that played all 3 Shining Force games. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Let's summon Meteor. Yeah. Yeah. See? That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. You. Blast. And then you. How about that? Right. Speaking of Final Fantasy VII, there you go. There you go. You will never get the super is clunky argument. The game feels great to control even to this day. That being said, you're not heavy on the schmovement genre, and games that focus heavily on that aren't your favorite. I mean, fair. I mean, 'cause here's the thing, is that, like, I feel like saying Super Metroid controls weird is kind of a hot take. I feel like, you know, the consensus is that Super Metroid is a game that holds up very well. There we go. Sweet. Look at that. And there you go. Give you tank controls any day of the week than a 3D game with an air dive. You are wrong, sir. Absolutely not. I love my air dives. What can I say? Let's go up here real quick. Okay, sweet. So we can actually just go ahead and get out of here. There we go. How are we doing money-wise? That's not that bad. See what we can get. Ba -ba 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 -ba. Fuck it. Let's do it. There you go. Let me see something. Can I sell you? We don't need this herb. What else do we got? We don't need you. There we go. That's some extra cash in our pocket. So now we should be able to... Yep, we can afford this for you. There we go. Perfect. Okay. A hat in time would have been better if it had tank controls and if you needed to spend 100 pawns to save your game. Sir? That is some that's blasphemy. Shame on you. Okay, and if I remember, I believe it was this way, yes. Because I'm going to have to go back down this way, I think. It's very surreal playing this with no dialogue, because you're just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Nope, not here. Let's go up here. Oh, nope, okay. I am looking for Ivan's sister. It's not here. I don't like this world map music. Okay. Let's go north. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Okay, well that's helpful. Oh wait, hang on. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. No, I gotta go all the way back down. All the way down. There we go. Because we gotta go over here. That's right. You genuinely think that games without built-in map functions are better than those without? Well, the Golden Sun games don't have a built-in map function. Like, you don't see the map of the dungeon. So does that mean these games are the greatest games of all time? I mean, no. Get to the last stage, I would kill a man for a map. Some of those dungeons are massive. Ooh! Hang on. Wait just a tick. I forget. What's in here? What do we got? Ooh! Oh. Mid. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Golden Sun and Golden Sun The Lost Age are two of the greatest games of all time. You didn't need me to say it, though. Even though I've already said it like 1,000 times. Excuse me? Enemies can summon? Oh! Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's bad. And they can just do that whenever. Oh. I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit. Alright, lift you up. I am frightened. Deadbeard is going to be a motherfucker. Oh. I'm also worried about the Kraken. Vanilla, I can handle that one, no problem. But I also know that one can go kind of... That one can be kind of brutal. There we go. This is what I needed to do. Again, there's no music. That's fucking freaky. I don't like it. Let's go ahead. Get everyone up to speed. There we go. Hello, Ivan's sister. This is some quality shit. What do you think they're talking about? You think they're going around talking about their hot takes? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Super Mario 64 just wasn't really that good. Yeah, well, personally, I always thought Sonic Adventure 2 wasn't that great. This is quality. Quality stuff. You were recently introduced to the idea that people don't pay attention to all the important landmarks in games when I watched someone stream Sonic Adventure 2, and he bitched about the knuckle stages. I wonder if they're talking about Golden Sun. So, guys, do you think Golden Sun's ever going to come back?
Nah, the next game is going to be a Mario Tennis game, I swear.
Oh. It just goes on. It goes on and on. It's like the people who made the randomizer, they cut all the dialogue, but they didn't add anything to, like, maybe skip the cutscenes or something. Because, like, this is so much worse than not having any dialogue. Guess you can give one. Link to the Past has never been one of your favorite Zelda games. Link Between Worlds is your GOAT, though. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, I am on board with that. I think Link Between Worlds is way more fun than Link to the Past. And I'm saying this as someone who grew up with it was the Game Boy Advance version of Link to the Past. But whatever, it's still like the same, like, the core of the game is still the same. Screen crunch, whatever, voice clips, whatever, that doesn't matter. It's still a Link to the Past in design and in mechanics and everything like that. And even as a kid, I'm like, I didn't really care for it that much. I didn't care for it. And then you get older and you're like, oh, people saying that this is like the best one? I don't get it. Oh. Hello. Where are you? Reveal to me your secrets, Rock. Nice. He who has the power to see that which cannot be seen shall see the truth. So reads the writing on the wall. But what if I couldn't read? Then what? See, like, these guys had, like, things to say, and you can't, like, even mind read. Like, that's the thing with this randomizer, is that, like, this is useless. It's useless. You can't do anything with it. Oy, I hate that. That genuinely makes me upset. No, I don't technically need to do this. I'm going to. So the guy was pretty much saying, like, the knuckle stages were bad because the hints don't do anything or tell you anything helpful. Yeah. I really don't have to do this. No. God, you have to be, like, in a weird spot for this to even work. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that definitely isn't it. It's a very... Let's try this. That'll work. There we go. Okay. I mean, I think my take with the Knuckles stage is that I still think that the Knuckles and Rouge levels in Sonic Adventure 2 are the worst parts of the game. for me, it's I don't like the level design, and I also don't like the radar. I'm sorry. And it's also just farting around trying to find 3 thingies. It's just not fun. Playing a game of like hot and cold, I don't know. I'll take the mechs and I'll take the speed stages any day of the week. And I'm saying this as someone who likes Sonic Adventure 2 quite a bit, but I don't know. They don't kill the game, I will say. They don't make the game like a 0 out of 10 or anything, but like I will say, like it does definitely make me revisit Sonic Adventure 2 a lot less than I would with like Sonic Adventure or any other of like my top 5 favorite Sonic games. All right, so the Lamacan Desert. This one's actually kind of fun. I actually like this area quite a bit. But we have been going for about 2 hours, and I gotta get stuff ready for dinner tonight. So, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream here. So, fellas, thank you guys so much for joining. I'm sorry if it seemed like this was a bit abrupt, but, you know, we'll come back to this at some point.